Good morning. My name is Tom. I come to you from the great state of Maine. Well, you guys know the routine. We always have a sip of coffee, start things out. We're back in the fish house. I'm back on the new fish house build. I had to take a couple of weeks off. Nothing major, but ice fishing was here. So we've been doing a ton of ice fishing. I gotta reach over here and tell you one of the other reasons that we took some time off. I bought, if you remember the last video on the fish house, was these windows. And I ordered the panes, plexiglass, online. And when I was ordering them, it was plexiglass, and there was the one that came up was anti-glare. I guess no glare on the window. And in my thought process, I'm thinking, well, that sounds pretty good. No glare on the glass when I'm trying to look out to see my traps. But what I didn't realize, what anti-glare really means. This is 8x10 anti-glare plexiglass. All the plastic is off it. Can you see my face? What I didn't realize anti-glass meant, you couldn't look out it. You can't see through that at all, so I have no idea what it is used for, but it's definitely not used for fish houses. Anti-glare. I think that's another word for you can't see through it. So what a ridiculous product in my mind. Now I'm hoping what's in this box is good. We ordered these online too, and this one said clear. So, anti and clear. So but anyways, long story short, it took 10 days for this stuff to come in. Those are the anti-glare over there, those came in 2 days. Obviously nobody wants them. They had plenty on the shelf. But this one, it said it was going to take between 8 and 10 days. So what I'm going to do now, we're going to open this up. And maybe the moral of the story here is, when you're ordering your windows, if you're going to build one of these fish houses, don't get sucked into anti-glare. Now these things are dirt cheap, so it really wasn't that big of a deal. One of those, them ones over there, they're $3 a piece. I think this right here, this was a package of them. I can't remember. I think it was a package of 5 for $10 or something like that. So let's just open up the box, pull one out, put them side by side, and you guys can be a part of finding out if these are worth putting in. Because if they are, I'm down here today to put the windows in. We're going to build a fire later so I can get rid of all this crap. So, anyways, I think this was a package of 5, which I only need 4, but oh well. These things better be clear. That's all I got to say. Now right now you can't see through it, but it comes with plastic on both sides so that they don't get damaged in transport. These are the thinnest I've ever. Oh, nice and clear. See? Oh my goodness. here's what we needed. And here's what we had. I believe I can see a flag through this one. There we go. Perfect. A little thin, but I don't care. I'm used to the 1/4 inch plexiglass, but that'll be fine. That will be perfect. So there. The life and times of an ice fisherman trying to get a fish house built. Boy, we have been having a blast over at the other fish house. The family's been out there. All the boys have really come a long ways this year in their ice fishing. You know, we've been bringing them along for the, well, no, I don't know. They probably, well, I built the fish house over there in 22. So, but we've been out ice fishing without the fish house before that, the 2 oldest ones. But the 2 youngest ones, Elijah wasn't even born, and Lincoln was, I think the first time he went out, I think he was 3 years old. 3, maybe 4. And he couldn't last the whole day. But boy, he's come a long ways. He's caught some nice fish this winter. So I do believe I've got him hooked on ice fishing. And the same thing with Elijah. Elijah is 4 years old, and he's been coming out every single trip we've gone out, and he's lasted all day. Last year, we would have him picked up a couple hours into it. His father would come pick him up and take him home. This year, he's been sitting on the ice right up until dark. We get to the pickup at dark every night, and all 4 boys. All 4 boys are right there, right up until the last call, and which works out nice. You know, when I get back to the pickup, I got 4 boys there. They've all learned their little job back at the truck. You know, we've got to load the snowmobile, we've got to tie it down, then we got to slide in the sleds, bait bucket, ice augers, all that. So, you know, take care of the sleds, get all the sleds on. When they all go, we go with 4 sleds. So, you know, I don't want to have to do all the work. So we've trained the boys up to take care of the sleds, get those loaded in the truck, and help with getting the snowmobile tied down. So just learning, you know, I got to go behind them and screw it in tighter for them, but I want them to know how to do it. That way in the future, they will know how to do it. Well, they've caught a ton of fish. We just had a fish fry in the driveway over there last Friday. We went out, caught a bunch of fish. I got them all cleaned up so that we could have a fish fry. And then instead of just bringing the fish over and doing it in the house, in the kitchen, we did a tailgate. We did a tailgate fish fry. Just because I had them bring out their lawn chairs, you know, the summer chairs, and we sat around the back of the pickup just like we would if we was on a hunting trip or a fishing trip or whatever. When you drop a tailgate and have a lunch, well, that's what we did. That's what we did last Friday. Probably took us a couple of hours to cook through the fish we brought over. Fish and onion rings and home fries. Not home fries. No, homemade French fries, I mean. But I wanted them, especially Lincoln. He right in the middle of fishing there not too long ago, he said, "Papa," you know, and I know we did, but we didn't have it in the wintertime. He said, "Papa, we didn't have a fish fry last winter." And he was right, because we had it at the cabin in May. So I wanted to make sure that, I love how they are putting 2 and 2 together, that we catch a big fish, we clean the big fish, we turn the big fish into fish nuggets, and then we're eating our catch. Which in my world, that's important. We don't just go out and catch trophy fish, or go out and shoot trophy bucks and all that. Everything that I shoot and take, or fish and take, is a meal, and it's important to me. Important to me, and I love seeing it in them. That it's important to them as well. So, but anyways, long story short, we had a great fish fry. I don't take many videos when I'm with the 4 boys because I am focused on the 4 boys. My whole deal there is memories, and I don't want the memory to be all Papa did at these things was take videos. I leave that up to my oldest grandson, so sometimes you do see videos of the family, but that's my oldest grandson running around with a GoPro, and he also has a video camera. So he also has a drone. He's been playing with a drone for quite a few years. His other grandmother picked him up a drone years ago, and so he learned how to fly that. So when you see them drone pictures, that's my oldest grandson Caleb, and he's doing really. I love seeing the drone pictures. You guys, I know you've seen that one a couple weeks ago of the fish house out there on the pond. What a beautiful shot that drone was able to pick up of the fish house, the snowmobile, the 4 sleds, the Joshua down there waiting for us to catch up so he could play in his fish with the family. They love playing the fish in when everybody gets there. And there's no real rush of getting down there, so, but what a time we had, what a time we had. So, that's going to wrap up today's video. It's just a little bit about nothing, but behind the scenes of what's going on with Papa and the 4 grandsons, and now the fish house. So I'm going to do another video right after this on installing these windows. This one I've already got trimmed out on the outside, but I will, that wall I have saved for a video so that I can catch people up on how to put the windows in on the inside of this fish house. So, well, you guys have a sip of coffee with me on your way out, and I will see you next week.